sound like a demon right now. I feel like a fucking demon, dude. Not in a good way, like in a bad way. Audio went to shit? Oh my god, that's hilarious. What even is that? Dude, this is fucking epic. I'm not using a voice changer. Something happens every time. Oh my god, what did I do? I literally didn't touch a single thing, dude. Let me, What even is that? If the 5950X is similar to 5600X, do you have a 5600X ham slice? What motherboard are you using? That's the really weird thing about Zen. With the 3600X all the way up to the 3950X, these kind of perform the same in gaming. It's really weird. And the same with the 5600X all the way up to the 5950X, these kind of perform the same. It's really weird. It's like going to a 5800X might give you like 5% better than the 5600X. You know what I mean? It's really weird. For some reason, even in games where even like let's say a game will scale with cores on an Intel platform, but you have a 5600X and a 5800X, the game doesn't seem to scale as well with a Zen chip. It's like the IPC and the cache are so high on these fucking chips that it almost doesn't utilize the extra cores or something. Do you know, does that make any sense? Like, it's just a theory of mine, but like if all of the game's instructions are being fed by the 6 cores just fine, and they can't actually give any more instructions to the extra 2 cores, do you know what I mean? Having more cores doesn't do shit with Zen. Because the cache and the IPC just take care of everything, you know what I mean? It's the same thing as like, it's the same concept as like a 5600X having like 40% more IPC than an Intel system, right? Well, hang on, let me just calculate that quickly. 6 core times 1.4. It's like having 8.5 Intel cores in a game, is this. I'm pretty sure that's why it's not scaling. And then like 8 cores times 1.4. Yeah, so 8 cores of Zen is like having 11 cores of Intel. That's why you see 0 fucking scaling, you know what I mean? It doesn't, like, nothing happens there. Which is good for the 5600X buyers, because then fucking, this is all you need to buy to get the best gaming performance, like, imaginable, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe not, Monk. Monk was saying that buying 6 cores will bite you in the ass. With an Intel chip, I would agree with you. But it seems like the 6-core Zen 3 chips have so much fucking IPC, dude. Neo King just subscribed. Wow, the delay is fucking crazy on this shit. Holy Christ, something's wrong with my my stream delay. What I was gonna say, the IPC on this is so fucking high that games aren't scaling past the 5600X right now. So if you think the consoles are, holy shit. Precision, aren't you not in the Discord? Neo King, thanks for the gifting of subs, dude. Holy shit. Everyone's going off the rails today. This is insane. How did you find the channel, Neo King? Oh, what? Yeah, what I was gonna say about this, if the consoles are 8 cores at Zen 2 3.5 gigahertz or whatever they were, I think this is gonna last you the entire next gen consoles, dude. A 5600X, because the IPC and clock speed and fabric are so much faster than this, I would think you're gonna be okay for a long time with a 5600X, to be 100% honest. Hang on a second. You're good with the questions, Rosella. Thanks for subbing, dude. I really appreciate it. And nope, I'm not in the Discord. Okay, I'm gonna give a link quickly. What are you talking about? 10-inch Cox coffee. Nycrod, yes, dude. Hang on a second. Monk, what I was gonna say was, because so the way a game engine, I'm assuming going forward that game engines being written are going to be IPC or instructions based. Instruction based with load spread. This is what I'm gonna assume gaming going forward is going to be. So, because this is backwards compatible with old quad cores, forward compatible with like 16 core shit that's gonna be coming forward, right? So, if let's say a game has 50 instructions coming out of it for some reason, you know what I mean? Let's just say 50 instructions, and this can be split amongst 16 cores or whatever, you know what I mean? Let's say a 5600X can do 10 instructions per core, right? So it can do all 50 of these instructions in one cycle. Let's say a 3600X can do 5 instructions per cycle, or per core, right? It would take 2 cycles of all of those cores. Or if you had a 3900X, it would take 1 cycle. Does that make sense? Or yeah, does that make sense? So because the IPC is so high on Zen 3, and if they code the games in this manner, I don't think you're gonna see a bottleneck anytime soon, dude. Anytime soon. I don't think games aren't necessarily written with core count in mind. You know what I mean? They're more written for instruction balancing. I don't know what the right word is for that. My terminology could be way off here. Like it could be way off, but the EVGA XOC forum is a dumpster fire, dude. Dude, every single hardware enthusiast forum is a fucking dumpster fire, dude. Every single one. You go to Linus, you go to OCUK, Overclockers, fucking XDevs, doesn't matter, dude. They're all dumpster fires. I don't engage in forums at all, dude. Fuck forums, bro. Fuck that shit. Yeah, for consoles, I suspect they'll start allocating shit per core as they have a fixed system. No, because if that's the games you're thinking Monk. Okay, hang on, how do I word this? You're thinking on you think games are written on a per game basis. Games are written on a per engine basis. Like the game engine is what they're using to make the game, right? So they don't code the game to utilize cores. The engine does it. Does that make sense? So developers are not going to create game engines to alienate all the old Intel quad cores that we still have. It's not going to happen. There's no way. Like the game engines, we can already see it. Like you can already see it. All the console ports that are coming, like let's say Horizon, Death Stranding, all those console port type of games, the 5600X maxes them all out. The game engines are the game engines are instruction coded Do you know what I mean? My terminology could be way fucking off. I'm pretty sure you are wrong, Monk. Games and engines are not written for like DX12 and Vulkan. Any game engine that uses these APIs, and I don't know what PS5 uses. Obviously, they have their own fucking API. But Xbox One X does use DX12. We know that. So I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, dude. It's gonna utilize the whole point of these APIs is it's gonna use whatever you give it. You know what I mean? So if a 5600X has like insane IPC and that's the equivalent of a 9900K instruction wise, it's gonna use it. It's gonna use it. You know what I mean? That's what I think. That's my opinion, not my professional fucking game developer. Like, you know what I mean? It's just my opinion. Catch up on the chat here. Ham Slice, our resident fucking gamer. Dude, if you go into the fucking Discord, you go into the Discord here, and you'll see Scarecrow at the top, always playing fucking 3D Mark, dude, always. And then you'll see Ham Slice actually playing a fucking game. Like, nobody in here plays a fucking game except for Ham Slice, dude. Just like, it's like playing 3D Mark, playing 3D Mark, playing 3D Mark, playing 3D Mark. Like, what the fuck? What is this shit? And then like Scarecrow posted his Steam hours. Like, what's my Steam hours actually? His 3D Mark Steam hours. And it was like fucking 1,000 hours on 3D Mark. Oh, I've almost got 400 hours on, dude. I've almost got 400 hours on fucking 3D Mark. How many days of my life? 400 divided by 24 hours. I've spent 17 days of my life in 3D Mark, dude. 17 days. I'm never getting that back, dude. Dude. Holy shit, that is a fucking eye-opener. What could I have done with 17 days of my fucking life? And I'm playing, I was just fucking, but you know what, to be fair, you mostly go do other shit in the background while you do 3D Mark, right? Zen 3, Zen 2, 3, whatever. So, that answer should be pretty obvious, where like, eventually you're gonna hit a fabric wall with your memory sticks. So, if you get to let's say 1900 fabric is the best that you're gonna get, right? Operation Wolf Cheer Hunters. Thanks for the cheer, my man. Put a message with it too. So let's say you're on Zen 2 or 3, you hit a fabric wall at 1900. At that point, you're better off lowering your timings, right? If you increase this anymore, it's just gonna crash and you lose all your performance. So that's like the easiest answer with Zen, right? With Intel, the answer becomes a little more nuanced. The answer for Intel is how much VCSSA and VCC-IO voltage are you willing to put into your chip? So let's say you're overclocking your RAM on your Intel chip and you're at 1.35 volt VCCSA. And this will usually get you to like 4400 RAM on Intel, right? Then at which point, to get to like 4600, maybe you need 1.4 volt to do it. Not really worth it. And instead of this, you could maybe try that instead, and then increase your VCC-IO, but to like 1.32 or something like that, right? Like VCCSA, hang on. VCCSA controls megahertz, VCC-IO controls timing tightening, right? So you kind of have to do this balancing act with Intel on these two, where when you get to the point of diminishing returns on your megahertz, leave it where it is, get onto this after, right? Do you know what I mean? That's how I would approach that question and answer. Jufus, would you recommend the X570 Taichi? I saw you have one for your Ryzen with 4 sticks. Dude, the only reason I got the X570 Taichi was because it's a gorgeous fucking board. That's it. I bought it purely on an aesthetic reason. Because when I got this with my 3950X, I knew the 3950X was going to lose in gaming, so I didn't bother, but at the time, I didn't know that the 5950X would lose in gaming. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to buy an X570 now, I want the one that I'm going to put in my main rig, like a gorgeous fucking board, right? I don't really care too much about, like, when it comes to VRMs and features and stuff, these chips don't pull too much power anyway while you're gaming, so you don't have to worry about VRMs too much. But X570 Taichi. Dude, this is literally like the best looking fucking board for X570. It is, and it looks so much better in person, dude. When I pulled this out of the box, like when I pulled this, dude, yeah, this is the one. When I pulled this out of the box, dude, I was like, holy fuck, that is a good looking board, dude. Like I didn't buy this for any other purpose other than just how gorgeous it looks, dude. I don't care about fucking features and shit. But with my 3950X, I can wait a minute. With four Viper sticks, I can get to 3600 C14. With 2 dual ranks, I can get to, what was it, 3800 C14. But that could be the IMC on my chip and not the board. I don't know. I only have a sample size of 1, right? Oh no, wait, sorry. When I did the 3300X video long time ago, I did have, you have to go back and look at that video, whatever I had on this one. I had 4 Viper sticks on this video with the X570 Taichi. I'm pretty sure I got to 3733 with 4 sticks with this one. So I'm pretty sure this is my IMC on my 3950X. I'm pretty sure. But like if you had a Zen 3, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to get to 2000 megahertz. I don't know yet. Wait till I get my 5950X and I can confirm for you. I did order a G7 for my wife. 27 inch. I don't, no bigger than that, dude. Fuck that shit. No, hell no, dude. A 30. Okay. Anyone who says 32 inch greater than 27 inch doesn't play esports. I can tell right away. Who said that? Fire 2? Yeah, Fire. You don't play fucking esports, dude. You don't play fucking esports. Dude. I have a 27 inch Acer Predator 165 hertz 1440p. I cannot play on this. It's too big. Overwatch and Warzone, way too fucking big, dude. There is a reason that esports stadiums use 25 inch 240 hertz. There's a reason, dude. This monitor is the ideal monitor for an esports shooter. Your eyes can see all corners of your screen without having to move your peripherals around. If you go 27 inch or higher, all of a sudden, if you see something in the corner of your screen, your eyes have to look over to see. That's like a few milliseconds of lag that you can't afford, dude. I know to like most people, this is like, who fucking cares? It's a few like, dude, when you're playing a game like Overwatch that's that fucking fast at the pro level, a millisecond makes the difference between a team wipe and a win. 1 millisecond is the difference between a team wipe and a fucking win, dude. So the only reason I considered the G7 for my wife is because of that curve. The 27 inch curve. I'm hoping that when she gets it, the curve will be enough that she can kind of stick her face into the screen and be able to see the entire screen without moving her eyes around. I don't know I'm hoping that's why they made that fucking aggressive ass curve, you know what I mean? That's like the entire premise of a curve. So even though the screen is larger, it should be okay to have all your peripherals in the screen, right? Gotta catch up on the chat here. Filthy plays Warzone. He was one of my consults. I was helping him out. And yeah, dude, you can tell that when a person actually plays Warzone in like tournaments and stuff, you cannot go 27 inches fucking too big, dude. It's too big, it's too slow. There's no fucking time for that shit, dude. No time. The G7 might be able to pull it off. If you have like if you have a G9 or a 32-inch monitor, you're not playing competitive esports, dude. Not playing competitive esports. It's the same fucking shit as people who say 144 hertz can't tell the difference between, like, this person doesn't fucking play games. They don't fucking play, dude. They don't fucking play. God damn. They're like, Jesus. You can tell. Gamers can always tell non-gamers, dude. Hardware enthusiasts can always tell non-hardware. Like people are not stupid, dude. You don't fucking play, dude. And if you do, you're a fucking bronze trash can. That's what you are. If you say that shit right away, dude. Fucking guarantee it. Guarantee it. 25-inch 240 hertz. Yep, that's the best one, man. It's literally the best size and refresh rate. No, I don't know. See, that's the thing. No, 32 inch is too big no matter what. Because the problem with the G7 paint, I'm replying to Fire2's comment here. The problem, where's my paint? Oh, here it is. That's weird. The problem, so the curve is like this for the G7, right? Now, the 32 might be like this. Where are you gonna put that on your fucking desk, dude? You either have to sit here to see the entire screen, but then you have to look this way to see your right, or if you sit really far back, like over here, then the screen just looks weird. You know what I mean? The 32-inch, what happened to my paint? I gotta reinstall Windows again, holy shit. The 32-inch G7 is for immersion gaming. Like if you have your screen like this and you're sitting in here, that's for like sim racing and shit, and like playing Star Wars Squadrons, that kind of shit. It's not for esports, dude. This is fucking ridiculous. This, in no way, shape, or form is this for fucking esports, dude. This is for like playing Half-Life Alyx or something like that. Like something fucking really immersive. You know what I mean? That's not for a shooter, dude. But at least with the 27-inch, if it's like this, you can sit here and see everything in your peripheral. That's the whole point. So, but when I get it, I will test it thoroughly against my 360 hertz, and I give my own perspective and my own review. But my wife plays Warzone more than anything else, so the 1440p will help her, and then the 240 hertz will help her as well, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan. But saying 32-inch for fucking esports, dude, no. Not a fucking chance. Holy shit. I actually got to the point where the chat got so far ahead of me that I can't catch up now. We've hit the milestone, guys. PG259QN. I have this monitor. I don't use any of the reflex stuff. Like I just set it to 360 hertz and it looks incredible and I leave it alone. But I have my mouse plugged into the monitor as well, so I don't know if it's using reflex or not. But in order to set all that stuff up, you have to download Asus Armory Crate. I would rather not install this fucking app than worry about reflex. This is fast enough for me, man. I'm not installing that fucking bloatware. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that. But this is a fast fucking monitor, dude. I went from a VG 259 QM 280 hertz to the PG 259 QN. The difference between these two was alarming. Alarming, dude. I was like, there's no fucking way. Dude. I saw the difference right away. Right away, dude. I was like, oh my fucking god, dude. My eyes just keep scaling, dude. Keep scaling. It's subtle though. You know what the difference is between these two? You can see the difference right away, but it doesn't necessarily improve anything. Like I'm not all of a sudden ranking higher in Overwatch, you know what I mean? Because your eyes get used to whatever hertz or refresh rate that you're at. So when I played on this, there's little things. You know what it is? Okay. There's little things that my brain picks up. Let me explain. Paint. Like on my 280 hertz monitor, if my character is here, let's say I'm Reaper or some shit, right? And a Lucio jumps over me and I have to track him as he jumps over me. With the 280 hertz monitor, as I'm tracking him, there would be like a gap here where he's not on my screen. But because I know where he's going to be, I look here anyway and I see him as he pops up here and then shoot him. So your brain adjusts to it anyway. With the 360 hertz monitor, with the same thing, there doesn't seem to be a gap here. So I'm literally tracking the guy the entire way, and when I see him on my screen, he looks like a solid thing just going across my screen. There's no blur. It just looks like a solid Lucio going over, and I'm just like, and I click on him as he goes. And then the first time this happened, I was playing Overwatch the last couple of days, and the first time that this happened, I was like, my brain clued in. I was like, wow, I saw him the entire way through with no blur, no skips, no nothing. I saw him the entire way through. You know what I mean? There's little things like that your brain picks up on if you're fast enough, right? But this doesn't change the way that I gamed. Because I still, on my 280 hertz, I still knew to look here anyway because I knew he was going to be there because of the motion of the game. So I would still just fire here anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope that's an explanation that makes sense. So it doesn't change how good you are at the game. It changes what you can see on a millisecond per millisecond basis. And then also on the other hand, if my character is here and I'm tracking the Lucio going over top of me, as I'm moving my mouse, I pick up things that are over here much better. So if there's a Moira over here doing something and there's a hog over here ready to hook me, my brain remembers that this hog is here because I saw it clearer as I'm moving my mouse. You know what I mean? There's little, and if you're aware, if your brain is aware of it, you're like, oh, like I wouldn't have seen that before because it would have been too blurry. But now that it's not blurry, I know that this hog is here. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very subtle. You have to be really aware to know what the fuck you know what I mean? Very aware, but like, it does make a difference. It does. I can see this scaling like to 480 hertz and shit. I can see it scaling. Maybe one or two more steps, kind of thing. Cause like, I hope that makes sense. I hope that made sense. Dude, I actually don't like fucking Ace's stuff, to be honest. Ace's stuff breaks all the fucking time, dude. Hang on a second. Okay, I can't even catch up on the chat here anymore, guys. This is fucking crazy. Hang on. Yeah, I lost track of the chat way too much. Sorry, guys. If you have a question, just ask it again, please, so I can catch up. I'm way too far behind on the chat now. We're getting so many viewers now that people are actually chatting so much with each other. It's a good feel. It's awesome. We're getting so popular, guys. It's fucking awesome. But the con of that is I can't actually read every message anymore, right? It's too far. It's too fast. No, you know what I would do next? I would set it to subscriber only chat or follower only chat. That's what I would do. So they have to actually be in this stream for 5 or 10 minutes watching first before they can post. I think that's a good compromise. I'll probably do that for the next one. Yeah, my eyes keep scaling. They do, man. They do. Dude, like coffee, like I said, my gaming rank didn't change going from 240 to 360. I didn't gain any fucking, it's just what you're able to see in a game like Overwatch. If you're playing fucking Warzone, this won't do anything, dude. Warzone is a slow ass fucking game. You're better off going with a higher resolution in Warzone to see further away. That's why I didn't buy this for my wife and I got her a G7. She doesn't play Overwatch, dude. She doesn't need fucking... Dude, you know what fucking Warzone is, dude? Do you want to know what fucking Warzone is? Warzone is... You ping this guy over here, he hides behind a fucking wall, and you sit here waiting for him to peek. That's what fucking Warzone is. And you just do it over and over and over. You don't fucking need 360 hertz for that shit. You're better off having fucking 1440p so you can see the little fucking his dick hanging out from the side. You know what I mean? Shoot his fucking dick. Like that's way more useful. You know what I mean? If you're playing Counter-Strike, different argument. Different monitors for different esports, dude. Different tools, different, like you wouldn't buy a 360 hertz monitor for fucking Cyberpunk. How dumb would that be, dude? You'd be better off buying a PG, what is it, 35QN, the 4K 120 hertz HDR one or whatever. You'd be better off buying that or an LG OLED. You have to build your rig and buy your components based on what games you're going to be playing. You know what I mean? You can't, there's no one solution fits all either. No, every fucking game is different. Even the VR guys with sim racing, they have to buy different VR headsets based on what VR games they're playing, dude. It's all fucking, like, it's all tools, man. It's all tools. Tools in the tool belt. You know what I mean? Same with why I have a 3950X in my rendering rig. Tool for the job, you know what I mean? There's 16,000 hertz monitors or 1600? I don't, yeah, see, that's the thing. Like the difference between 280 and 360 was so minor. It was really minor, dude. I think when we get to 480, that might be it. I think this might be it. Or like, it would have to go from 580 to 1000 to I don't know, but like this is so fucking fast, dude. I can't describe how fucking fast this is. It's actually insane how fast this fucking is, dude. In Overwatch, like it.